Hello, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 2nd of October 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give one question readings. Now, you can book in for one of those one question readings on my website, BeHealing.com, at any time. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. I will do all the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay, so you don't need to come live if you don't want to, or if you can't make it to get one of those one question readings. Otherwise, you can come live instead. Find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Come along live and you can book while I'm live too. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com as well. So you can put yourself in for one of those if you want something in more detail. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. I get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. Now I've got 2 draws every single month for a private reading with me, free private reading with me. First way to enter the first draw is by being a subscriber to my channel, clicking like on this video, and then leaving a comment. You can enter as many times as you like by doing the same thing on all my videos each month. And the other way is by checking out my pick a card reads, because if you purchase one of those deeper dive reads, the extended readings that goes with that, that'll get you an entry into the other draw. So good luck with winning those. What's in the energies for everybody today? We've got the creation of light, things getting easier, things getting lighter. Easier, we like that, don't we? Feeling better perhaps. If you've been going through a rough patch, you might be feeling better today. Gratitude. Might be feeling grateful as well for things getting lighter, better, easier. Chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide might bring in. So you could be getting lucky today, taking a chance on something and something coming good for you. Let's see. What's in the energies today, please, guides? Well, that's not a good start. 5 of Swords. This is chaos, conflict. This is, I've got a headache. Yeah, conflict. Okay, the moon. The moon is the unknown. It can be deep emotions. It also can be something that kind of isn't being revealed. It's in the shadows. It's not really evident today. Oh, 3 of Swords, the heartbreak card. What else? The Sun and the Fool. Okay, so something making you happy, the start of something, throwing yourself in, taking a chance on something. So this is connected with that creation of light and the chance card there. So something good happening today that you're going to take a chance on, you're going to throw yourself into or start off or something like that, or there's a need to do that. Take a chance on something. 5 of Swords, but you've got chaos and conflict, and this is what could be, you could be coming from this energy, this 5 of Swords energy, so things getting better today. Be strong, Ace of Voices. Okay, for those of you that are still in this chaos, conflict kind of an energy and things haven't got lighter yet, and you're saying, like, when that creation of light card came out, like, oh, I hope this is true, Claire, for me. If you're still in this chaos, conflict kind of an energy and you're in a rough patch at the moment, it's the same, be strong, hang on in there. Ace of Voices, you will get clarity to move forward soon. So it will pass, but stay strong. Just don't let it defeat you. Try and be resilient in these energies, tough energies, if that's what's happening for you. For some of you, you're coming out of that energy now. For some of you, you need to bring yourself out of that energy by being strong. Not easy, I know. What's behind that is creativity. Yeah, if you are in conflict, if there's tough things going on in your life, it's not always a good idea to stay focused on those things. Often it's good to kind of create your way out of it. What I mean by that is not try and seek a solution for it. It's just get focused on something else that is good in your life instead. You know, get focused on your work or get focused on something else, something that is good. If we stay with a problem, trying to outwork a problem, it's hard to see a solution from within it. So, So this might be saying the 5 of Swords with the Strength and the Ace of Voices, like be strong, and Ace of Voices, start something new, get focused on something new, because Voices is all about thoughts, right? Get focused on something new, create something new, do something else instead. Yeah, we can keep ourselves in this chaotic energy instead of letting things be easier for us by focusing on something else instead, especially if there's a difficult problem in your life. Investing our time and our energy and our focus into that isn't the best way to find a solution. Often when we distract ourselves, something better instead, put our time and energy into that, we relax about the problem thing, and then a solution can appear to us. So the moon could be feeling emotional, deep emotions today, or like something just not being revealed to you yet. It could feel like that. Something isn't being revealed. Your wishes, Ace of Emotions. Okay, 9 of Emotions, your wishes. So there's something that you're wishing for, Ace of Emotions, something that you'd really love, or a new love, or a new start, or a new relationship, or a new job that you'd love, or something like that. But these are two very good feeling cards. And when they're coming behind the moon, it's like, where is it? Where is that job? Where is that person? Where is my happiness? Why isn't it being shown to me? But again, I'm brought back to this, like, be strong and get focused on something else. That could be your conflict today, and you might think that that this is a positive focus for you, but it's not a positive focus if you're asking, like, well, where is it? That's a negative thing, right? It's like, well, where is it? It's not here. Why is it not happening for me? Integration is behind that. So something hasn't been revealed yet because you're looking directly at it, and you need to look away from it instead. 3 of Swords, heartbreaking. Why? It's like trying to remember someone's name when you've forgotten the name. And if you keep on trying to think of it, it doesn't happen. But if you focus on something else, it just pops into your mind. Just easy as. That happens with everything in life. 3 of Swords. So, but if you're focused on the heartbreak, it's like you'd never see the solution. The solution isn't there, where that energy of the heartbreak is, right? The Wheel of Fortune, things are getting moving, but the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like fate too. Oh, I don't know. I don't like the message of that, because that, like, sometimes we've just got to go through these lessons until we figure it out, you know? There is just no good that comes of looking at problems and complaining about problems and having our focus there. Not that we should never be aware of those things, but once we've noticed it, once you've noticed you've forgotten someone's name, still put your mind on something else because you'll remember their name. The solution comes. What I'm trying to say is there's something, yes, true about, you do need to have a certain level of awareness of things that you don't like in your life, but to focus in that place is not a good thing. And this 3 of Swords is and the Wheel of Fortune is saying you have to go through these heartbreaks to learn that lesson. To kind of master yourself. No good can come of focusing on those negative things. Repeating that story that you've been repeating to yourself. It's like, why me? Poor me. This keeps on happening to me. There's no point in staying there. The solution isn't there. Staying in that energy won't find the solution there. What's behind that? Stripping illusions and death. Yeah, it's like stripping illusion cards is saying do not be at yourself anymore. This needs to end. There needs to be a change for the rebirth to happen. So it's like you're gonna keep on breaking your own heart until you get this lesson and master yourself. And it's a master of your own mind. It's like, as enticing as it is to look at that crash on the road, it's not good for us to stick around and just like stare at it. It's not good for us. It's going to traumatize us. Stop traumatizing yourself and focus yourself. Use the power, your strength, to focus on something else instead now. The Sun and the Fool, because it can make you very happy to dive into something new. You're not trapped. Says the 8 of Voices. It's just in your mind. You can change things. You don't have to think about the traps and tell that story over again. Knight of Emotions. You can move towards something that you love. The Knights are about movement forward. You can move towards something you'd love instead. Instead of focusing and moving towards something you don't like and repeating that story, you can move towards something you love. Take a chance. Fool card says take a chance. What have you got to lose? Feminine energy, it's time for you to receive. What have you got to lose? Focus on something nicer instead. Reminds me of Why Don't You? Did you used to watch that when you were a kid? I loved that show. Why Don't You? And it was all just like, you know, things you could make or things that you could do or like challenges you could set for yourself. It's just all of these different ideas of things you could do as a kid instead of watching TV. And it was a really, really great program because I would watch it and then, yeah, when it finished, it'd be like switch off the TV and do those things. Great. This has kind of got that same energy as like, why don't you do something else instead? What about our love lives today? What's going on in our love lives? What's going on in our love lives today? Oh, I thought he was going to come out then. I like that one. But no, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must just accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So if your love life is not where you want it, you need to accept that. Get focused on something else instead. Oh, ain't that the truth? How many times have we heard that? It's not when you're looking for them. Focused on your love life because your love life isn't what it is supposed to be. There is nothing wrong with recognizing that your love life is not what it's supposed to, like not what you want at the moment, but staying there and focusing on it, that isn't going to help at all. The solution isn't there. Get focused on something else instead in your life. And then what happens? Someone comes along, don't they? Assess the situation. So you do need to assess the situation and know where you're at right now, but then your focus needs to go elsewhere. You've seen it. You've seen it in your friends, haven't you? Those that focus on their love lives all the time and they repeat the stories. They repeat the stories going, this isn't happening for me. I just keep on finding these ones. And they just keep on doing the same thing. They never get focused on anything else in their life. And so nothing changes. Don't be that person. Spy and strings. Ooh. Careful if you're looking at someone at the moment, spying on them. Just someone in your focus. You don't have to be spying on them, but just someone in your focus at the moment where the strings attached. If the strings attached, if they're with someone else, if it's not possible, take your focus from that person. It's not healthy for you to focus on that person. That is someone that is not aligned with you. We've got a trap here. Tryst, perhaps someone that is with someone else. It's a trap. Don't focus. A waste of your energy. Complete waste of your focus and your energy. Manipulation. There's you can't manipulate this into being no matter what your focus is. If something isn't working, your focus on it is not going to change it. It's only going to get you deeper into that chaos of it all. Ooh, strong messages today. Hey, what else is in the energies? Oi, not these ones, but those ones. V. V is for victory in some endeavor. We also have wind chimes, peace and harmony. Yeah, get focused on something you feel peaceful about, feels good for you. Doesn't even have to be like super, super positive or something that is great, just something that's more peaceful for you. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. Might need to grieve something as well if you shift your focus too. We've got an older woman. It could be grief over the loss of an older woman as well. A ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. After me saying don't focus on your love life. Throne, position of authority. Could be someone in position of authority in your life. And a wedge, someone's trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Could be you, in fact, that's coming between that. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull crystals out of my bags and cards out of my decks, then you might want to get one of those one question readings. If you've got a specific question you want answering, I can do that for you. Book in for one of those one question readings on my website, behealing.com. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. You can also use those in private readings as well if you want something in more detail, or if you've got many questions that you want answering, then you can book in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours. So how best to deal with these energies today? 5 of Cups. Stop focusing on what disappoints you and get on with something else instead. Look at this picture. She's there. She's stood in the water, so she's in her emotions, knee deep in it. She's got a branch there. It's still got flowers on it, but she's focused on the ones that are falling off and that are floating away. It's like, focus in the wrong area. That's fear of lack. It's lack thinking. It's focused on what isn't working. It's not going to help. Two of Wands, you've always got a decision, right, of what action to take. You can either look forward or you can look backwards. You can either like look toward what you would like or look toward what, and then take action on it. Wands is the card of action. Once you're looking in the right direction, that's when you want to take action. If you think about it, if you're in a car, right, you don't want to like have your eyes closed, not know where the hell you are, and then put your foot down on the accelerator. That is not when to take action, or when you're pointing the car towards something like a brick wall or something like that. That's not when to take action. You want to take action when you're focused in the right way, but you need to focus in the right way first before you put your foot on the accelerator. What does that mean? That means if you're in lackful thinking, say about money, that's not the time to take action, because you're not going to take action in the right direction. If you're in lackful thinking about your love life, that's not the time to take action. The time to take action is when you're focused on what you want, focused ahead. That's when to take action. That's when you should be taking that intuitive action. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is, I knew it was going to be no. It's no. I think it's no, because I think the majority of us are not focused on what it is that we want yet. And we need to do that before we take action. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that will get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. Good luck with winning that. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, where I give those 1 question readings. Come along sometime. I'd love to read for you. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. And I'll see you next time. Have the best day ever. Bye.